Hi! You must be planning to chlorinate your well soon. If not, this video is probably not going to be much use to you. Just a quick tip for those planning to chlorinate their home well water system. Avoid a quick pitfall that I had recently when I did it to my home. Why would you chlorinate your well, you ask? Well, we had started getting kind of that skunky water smell, sort of that rotten egg smell going on to it. And you basically dump some chlorine down the well and run it through your house. Let it sit in the house for about 12 to 24 hours. It kills all the bacteria. Everything goes back to normal. I'm not going to go into the details. There's plenty of information online as to how to do it, how much chlorine to use, etc. This isn't about that. This is about the process that you have to do when you're actually flushing the system. After you chlorinate the well, you're going to get a massive die-off of a whole bunch of bacteria in the system, and also little particulates that were in the pipes, you know, little rust bits and stuff, and anything in the system, you're gonna have to flush it out. So when you do chlorinate your well, you're gonna need to make sure that you remove all of the screens off of all your appliances inside, like on sinks and faucets and showers, stuff like that, so that when you do flush the system, you make sure that you don't clog up those screens. Another thing you need to remember is that you've got to remove the any like whole house filters that you've got. We had a whole house filter, and I did remove the filter once I flushed the system, or actually before I even put the chlorine in the system, because it was a carbon filter. So I removed the filter, did the entire chlorine flush process, and then put it back in. The problem is that even a couple days afterwards, you're still getting that bacteria die off in the well and such, and the filter clogged up. I put it back in maybe 24 hours after I did the chlorination. 3 days later, all of a sudden, shower's not working. I'm like, what the heck? So I come downstairs. I'm actually downstairs now looking at my system here. I was worried that there was something wrong with the pressure tank. I reset the pressure gauge and the pressure inside the tank, and reset everything. Made sure I had good pressure here. Everything was fine, but I still wasn't getting the pressure at the faucet. So I figured, oh no, maybe I damaged my soft water, my water softener with the chlorine. No, didn't do that. The problem was my my whole house water filter. Actually, this is the filter here that got clogged up. This was a black filter when I put it in. It was brand new. It was black. You can sort of see a little bit of the black left there. And within 3 days, it turned completely brown, and you could see it actually like collapsed. It's malformed under the pressure of the water system, and it completely stopped up the water to the house. I mean, we at the on the gauge here, we were seeing you'd see 60 psi, and I was seeing like 10 at the water at the faucets. So I actually went ahead and just put a simple one of these cheapo like $2 yarn style filters in, because it's probably going to get destroyed again. But I guess for a pointer, make sure that when you do chlorinate the house, you either put one of these cheap filters in so you don't destroy a carbon filter, or you just leave it out for a while longer. Again, you know, you're going to get this stuff through your screens and in your faucet, so you're not going to want to have it in there. But regardless, it's not much fun to wake up and not be able to take a shower. So another thing to note, just another quick pointer, is to make sure that I didn't dump all the chlorine into my septic. If you're on a septic, I ran a hose out into the woods and drained most of the chlorine out of the house that way, and then made sure, like, held the hose up to my nose and smelled it, so that I made sure that once all the chlorine smell was gone, I knew that most of it was out of the system. So that's just another pointer to keep from getting all the chlorine into your tank, because chlorine obviously is intended to kill bacteria, bugs and stuff, so you know, you really don't want that in your septic tank. But anyway, I hope that helps you. Just, you know, keep it in mind when you're chlorinating your well, and it'll help you avoid some problems. Good luck.